Good morning. So, today we are going to talk about 10 things that you could be doing on your social media to be at least that time, um, make it more productive. Because let's face it, um, you've probably been given the advice. I think we've all been given the advice that we need to stop um, spending so much time on social media. And a lot of us may limit the time here and there, but we still spend a lot of time doing the thumb scroll, right? Are you there? Are you with me? Um, we're all thumb scrolling, probably when we shouldn't. So, or a little more than we should anyway. So, I want to tell you 10 things that I have come up with, and I'm going to post this in the files of this group so you can print out a PDF checklist if you'd like. Or you can save, I'll have an image as well, so you can save the image to your phone, or you can copy and paste the list into a checklist on your phone, or into a note, or something like that. And then that way you can refer to it every day. I think that we should all spend, if you did all 10 of these things, I don't know, it may take you half an hour. I mean, I guess it just depends. But it will give you some focus to your social media scrolling. So, okay, number one is, and this is pretty much, good morning. This is pretty much Facebook specific. A lot of these you could do on either Facebook or Instagram, but this one is Facebook specific. But go to to the birthday section under, I believe that's under events, and tell everybody that has a birthday every day, happy birthday. What that does, and this is why you want to do that, is you want to, it helps you to keep in contact with people that you may not be in contact with. This is a Facebook algorithm situation. So it's an easy way to make sure that you have some interaction with people that maybe you haven't talked to in a while. And that's going to put both your Facebook feed into their news feed, and it's also going to put them into yours to make sure, and it'll give you an opportunity to network with them. And it doesn't matter who it is. If you're even, like, some people will tell me, well, this person wouldn't even fit my would not be a customer no matter what. It doesn't matter, because when you post happy birthday on somebody else's wall, it not only makes them feel good, but other people see it too. And people are curious, and people like to do Facebook stalking, and you want people to Facebook stalk you when you're in direct sales. Okay, so that's the first one. Number two, this is for Facebook or Instagram. Go to your list of friends, scroll in Facebook, go to your list of friends and scroll way down to people that you haven't interacted with for a while. And on Instagram, just find 10 people that you rarely interact with, and comment on their recent photo or their profile picture. I don't know, 5 to 10 people, 10 people, shouldn't take very long. Go through and say something nice. And again, this is an algorithm thing. When you interact more with people, then you show up in their newsfeed more often. So when you do eventually post about your business or about products or things like that, that was number one. The birthday thing was number one. So when you go find people that you haven't interacted with in a while, that will help, again, get you in there, get you in their newsfeed. So when you do post about your products, they're more likely to see it. Number three, give some positive love, feedback, and or encouragement to 10 people in your network that are either on your team or like they're on your downline, they're your upline, your sideline sisters, people that you are pacing with, people that fill your cup, people that make you feel good. Like my latest little quote is, if that doesn't feed your head, your heart, or your wallet, then unfollow it. Go to those people that do feed your head, your heart, and your wallet. Tell them thank you. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Just show some positivity, because there's two reasons why I say you should do this. One, because people like other positive people. They're going to be curious about you if they see you doing those things on somebody's social media. And then the person who you're posting, it fills their cup too. You never know when somebody's having a bad day. You could completely change somebody's entire day by doing that in the morning. So that's number 3. Number 4, find a new group that has absolutely nothing to do with your business. A mom group, a stepmom group, maybe you like cars, or you like essential oils, or maybe you are into fashion. Maybe you're a quilter. Maybe you like crafting. I don't know. What you get the idea, right? Yes. For number 3, go to their wall or tag them on your wall. Yeah. Just interact with some people and give people some love and encouragement. That's what that whole what it's about. But go find a new group to join and be a part of. And every day. Now, it doesn't mean I always stay in those groups but I go and explore them and find something. And it's really easy. You just go to your search bar and you type in something that you might be interested in. Groups about cats, groups about my cat sitting in the window right there. So she just reminded me. There's all kinds of things out there. Soccer moms and gymnastics moms and single women, whatever the situation is, you can find something to join and do it with something that has nothing to do with your business. Because what this will do is this will put you in front of people that, if you only join groups that are about makeup or about oils or about leggings, then everybody's already into it. So you get to kind of reach a new audience. And I don't recommend like spamming those groups or anything like that. I just recommend interacting with them and being a part of them. And when you start interacting and being a part of groups, then people start to get curious about you. They want to know more about you. And they'll go Facebook stalk you and they'll be like, oh, she sells this awesome product. I might need that in my life. So that's number 4. Number 5. Search for events near you. So if you go to your Facebook and go to the events section, there is and this is on mobile or on the computer, you will see, it'll first say like what's going on, the next few events that you have going on, but it will say events near, mine says events near Palo, Iowa, so that's where I live. And you can see events going on today or events going on this week. Scope that out every day. Take a couple of seconds to scroll through that. First of all, there may be things going on in your community, public events, that you have no idea about that you want to get involved in. When I'm looking through mine right now, I'm seeing a dance fitness workshop that I may want to go to. I'm seeing an Easter egg hunt that my kids may want to go to. Several Easter egg hunts. A local band playing at our local theater that I may want to be a part of. Something called Friday Night Flicks at our local city market, where they're showing the Peanuts movie for kids on like a giant big screen that kids can like bring their pillows and blankets and hang out. How fun would that be? Cheese and beer pairing event. I may want to enjoy that. I love cheese and I love beer. We're not even in Wisconsin and we're having things like that going on. Lots of Easter egg hunts. There's an anniversary for a local business. They're having like a big anniversary party. That would be something I may want to attend. And anyway, so you'll see events that are going on in your town that are public events, and that you can use those as networking opportunities. It doesn't mean that you're going to go in there and like with your flag of your business and like shoving samples in people's faces, but that's a great way to meet people and a great way to start finding out other things that are going on. Okay, so there's that. What was the next one? Oh, I have back to the list. Don't you love it when I actually have notes and I'm not all over the place? This is wonderful. Okay, number 6, follow up with 5 to 10 of your customers. So if you're going to be scrolling through Facebook, take some time to follow up with a few of your customers every day, and even if it's just like seeing how their product is working, seeing if they are needing anything, or just catching up with them and telling them that you appreciate them. Some kind of a follow up with 5 to 10 of your customers. If you're going to be on social media anyway, it's not a bad way to communicate with people. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. Number 7, identify 2 potential recruits and start or continue cultivating a relationship with them. So I try to not make this one very overwhelming because for a lot of people, recruiting is very overwhelming. What I want you to know with this task is this is like your chicken list. The people on your list or in your mind that you're like, oh, I would love for them to do this with me. So don't make yourself feel like you have to send them a join my team post, but work on cultivating a relationship with them. So you may work on the same 2 people for a couple of weeks. You may identify 2 new people, but I do recommend keeping a list of people that you kind of are wanting to talk to, that you'd want them to join your list. Take the pressure off of yourself and just work on cultivating or continue to cultivate a relationship with them. So that's number 7. Number 8, make a well thought out attraction marketing post. I have a video on attraction marketing with lots of ideas on attraction marketing. But this is something that's not about your business, but it's totally about your business. Something in your life that you're doing every day. Whether you are working on taking better care of yourself. Alyssa just popped in. We'll use her as an example. Her husband is almost home from Afghanistan. I just got all the goosebumps and all the feels. I'm so excited for you and your family, Alyssa. And, but you know, thoughts about that are, gosh, I got emotional and everything. Jeez. No more popping on for you, Alyssa. Go away. But she could, I mean, her posting, and she sells LuLaRoe, and her posting in her LuLaRoe outfits, talking about her husband coming back he's stuck in Canada right now. Oh, I'm so glad he's stuck in Canada, though. I'd rather he was stuck in Canada than stuck in Kuwait or something, wherever he was. But, you know, Canada's fine. Okay. So anyway, a well thought out attraction marketing post, whether you've got a product in, that you have in the background, or you're using it for something else, or if you sell oils, there's stress relief. You know, maybe you're going through a stressful situation. That I will make sure that video gets posted on this page today. I'm pretty sure it's been posted, but there's 10 tips for, better attraction marketing posts. Yes, he's on our continent. Isn't that so exciting? I'm so excited for you. Okay, so the number 9 is to share something inspirational. Make it a point every day to share something positive, inspirational, or to make people smile. You know, make that one of the things that you just set out to do, whether you're sharing a meme or something that happened to you, or, you know, something that made you feel inspired. Share something inspirational every day on Facebook. And then the last one is to share something about your company, and make it a point to, or whether it's your products or your company or your business. I know a lot of us have, yes, such a good point. Karen, I'm going to interrupt myself right now. Karen says, I've been building relationships for the past few weeks while we've been out of stock, building up for when we have everything in again. And that's a perfect solution for my company's current situation. We have a lot of products out of stock, and people are having a hard time with the sales portion of their business, and that's 100% the right way to go. And I say it's okay if that's really hard for you to deal with that part of it, like in selling what we have available and things like that. So figure out something that you can focus on that's still going to build your business, and relationship building is 100% what you can do. The kind of the behind the scenes stuff that you do with your business. So share something inspirational. Baina just said that's the first thing she does in the morning. Like, I think that's maybe that should have been number 1, but I think that's an amazing practice to get in. It's not only going to help you feel better and inspired, and but it's going to you will be a constant source of inspiration for people that are both in your network, in your team, on your team, you know, in your upline. You'll be a constant source of inspiration for them, but you'll start to be a constant source of inspiration for other people, for people outside of your network. People will start to share your posts, make them public, because they'll be inspired by them, and they'll be like, oh, I love the way that she did this, or she said this, or she posted this, and that will draw other people to your network. So it's just like a really good, happy, feely thing to do every day. And then, like I said, number 10 is to post something about your business. And I'm really especially speaking to those of you that are having a hard time with the idea of your business being on your front page on your social media. I understand that. I get it. I was the same way for a very long time. I've kind of had ins and outs. And the only way you become more comfortable with it, and the only way that you'll truly understand how your network is going to respond to those kind of posts, is by doing them. And we have a fear a lot of times that if we are posting about our business or posting about our opportunity or posting about our products, that people are going to say, she's salesy. She just wants my money, things like that. And you're going to find, I promise you're going to find that it's really not that serious. As long as you're staying true to yourself and authentic and not shoving things down people's throats, then people don't feel that way. I think you're going to find quite the opposite, that there are a lot of people in your network that want to support what you're doing. People that love you, people that are inspired by you when you're doing some of these other things, people that feel a connection to you because you are taking time every day to say hello, taking time out of your day. That's the number one thing that people say to me when I respond to a message or a phone call or something. They're like, thank you for taking time out of your day for me. And I always think, well, of course, why wouldn't I take time out of my day for you? If I've got it, I would love to take time out of my day for whoever. But unless you're a jerk, and then I don't really want to take time out of my day for jerks. Not at all. But I think people often don't feel heard, or we live in a society now where personal touches aren't, and I don't mean like physical personal touches. I mean personally touching somebody in a, just in a mental, a spiritual, just in a nice, fuzzy, good feeling kind of way is very cold with social media. It's very, very cold. So these are ways that you can reach out and connect with people that feels more personal, and it feels warmer, and it doesn't feel like you are copying and pasting a message to them. I think you have to learn to be personal because you have to sell yourself in direct sales. In a world of Facebook blowing up direct sales, you have to make yourself their favorite. Yes, because people want to support family members and friends, be that friend or family member. Absolutely, that's exactly it. And Alyssa working in LuLaRoe, she's got a unique, that it's even more completely unique, where she has to be the favorite, or because people, they don't all have the same inventory. So that's a really good point to make. A lot of us work in direct sales where we all have the same inventory to work off of all the time, and the same products, and where you've got different different styles and patterns that you might have, but somebody else might have something else. So you really have to work hard on people coming to you first. And I think those of us that all have the same product line kind of forget that, like you just have your consultant, you have your girl. Well, I think it's important to remember that if people don't feel like they're getting that personal customer service from you, then they're not going to, they can always go somewhere else. So, I mean, you may think they won't, but they might. I remember changing Mary Kay ladies several times because I didn't really care for, I didn't have a super connection with the people that I was buying from, and I was like, this girl was a lot nicer, and put a thank you note in there. So, okay, that's it. I'm done. Those are my 10 things. So here's what I'm going to do today. I am going to take this list, and I'm going to put it into something cute, so you can print it off if you're a paper person and you want a PDF. If you want to print it off, this is what I recommend doing. Print it off and then laminate it, and then use a dry erase marker and check your stuff off every day. I will copy and paste this into a post so you can copy it yourself, and you can put it into your own document or your own checklist or whatever. And then I'll take that PDF and turn it into a, what do you call it? A JPEG. Of course, I have to do this. I'll turn it into a JPEG. This is the universal sign for JPEG. I hope Meredith De Leon is not on here. She's a sign language interpreter watching me try to work with my hands here. So anyway, I'm going to put it into a JPEG as well, so you can share it with your teams, or whatever. So I hope this really helps you. The whole goal in this is to give you focus and give you some things to do and to accomplish every day. If you're going to be scrolling through Facebook any damn way, you might as well be productive, and this will give you some focus and things to do. All of us can be doing this every day. I'm going to commit to doing it. And I'll be honest with you, I've not done these things every day. I'm not great at it. But when I was coming up with this idea, I was like, you know, one of the things that I talk about a lot is get away from your social media. Spend some time being productive. Well, social media is a productive way to spend your time in direct sales, or it can be. But sometimes we're like, I don't know what to do or where to start. So that's what this whole thing was. So I hope it helps you. I hope it does you some good. I will get this stuff posted ASAP. And that's all. Say a little prayer for my bestie today. My very good friend. Her name is also Kendra. She is 39.25 weeks pregnant and has been just, this baby needs to come today. And I am so excited to meet her. And I'm a little certain I had something to do with her name, and she won't tell me what her name is. So I'm really wanting to meet her, and I get to be her labor coach. So I'm really hoping to be swept away today to go watch this baby come into the world and shower her with some love. So I'm very excited, and so is my friend. And she's like, I'm sorry, she's like 3 centimeters dilated, and it's the worst those couple of days. She's 3 centimeters dilated and 70% effaced, and like membranes are stripped and mucus plugs are gone. All the things that you want to know about, and it's all like it's like the most stubborn child, and she's miserable, and all she's doing is walking around and eating pineapple, and taking hot baths, and just trying to get this child to get her move on. And I'm like, oh, this baby is going to. She is showing you now already who she is. It will be on her damn time. She's like, yeah, this is going to be great. So, all right. Thank you for that, love. I'll see you guys later.